right, y'all. The moment you've been waiting for is finally here on this final day of the Juneteenth celebration, hosted live on GDQ HotFix. My name is TheBlacktastic. You can always just call me Bobby. And I hope you've been enjoying all the showcases from Black speedrunners we've been showing so far. We have one more in store for you, and boy, is it a cozy one featuring one of our favorite lady runners. And I'm extremely excited to introduce our next talent. But before, let me go over some last GDQ things that you should be, cognizant, aware of. Like, speaking of, Flame Fatales is going to be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, in late August. So if you are trying to submit, or if you just want to be in the know about when your favorite lady runners are going to be strutting their stuff for Malala Fun next, then you want to type an !FF in your Twitch chat if you are viewing this live. Or if you aren't, go to gamesdonequick.com/Flame Fatales for more information. Sprinkle Theory, are you ready to start Stardew Valley? The second time that you've been here in a GDQ hotfix, showcasing some real black speed and some real black entertainment. So what do you got for us this time?
Yes, hello. I'm going to be playing Stardew with the lovely Blackheartwings on commentary. And so we're going to do a little bit of seeded crafts room. We're going to complete the bundle in the community center, and it's gonna be a good time. Super cozy. We will be doing a lot of sleeping in this too, so you know, ultra cozy, but it's gonna be a great time. Blackheart,
hello, it's me, I'm back. It's your favorite Stardew duo.
Yes, we are. Oh, and also so Demetrius is the father of my favorite character, Maru, and so I paid tribute last time to Maru, so paying a little tribute to Demetrius today, and yeah, so I'm excited. So I kind of started filling everything out. This is seeded, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Seeded glitchless, so I'm going to put the seed here. If my pace is still good, great. I have the forest farm. We're going to skip the intro, and I'm ready. Blackheart, you ready?
I'm always ready.
Yes. Okay, cool. In 3, 2, 1, go. And we're going to start right off by sleeping.
The run starts with a whole lot of sleeping. We're very cozy up in here. But so a little bit about the crafts room. So those of you who are familiar with Stardew Valley would know that one of the main objectives that you need to complete is completing the community center in order to revitalize the town. And for those of you who are not familiar, well, that is what you do. It is one of your completion options if you want to be more community oriented. If you want to be more finance oriented, then you would go with Joja, but we don't talk about that.
Except for when we try to do multiplayer speedruns, then we do Joja. Sorry.
No, it's fine. But as you go completing the community center, you slowly go repairing rooms by filling up bundles that are available within each of the rooms. And the first one available to you as soon as you start up the game is Crafts Room. So that is our goal for today. Seeded Crafts Room is a little bit different because we have an RNG kind of situation that we get to wrangle and we get to deal with a little bit easier, because RNG in Stardew speedruns is, wow, super brutal. If you're familiar with glitchless speedruns for Stardew, you'll know that going for PBs in a unseeded run is a reset fest. But here, we don't have to contend with that. So we sleep straight. You're probably wondering why we sleep so much. We sleep so much straight through because we allow the farm to get as many forageable items as possible. We need these forageable items to fill up the community center as quickly as possible, and sleeping through days is just super fast. We are zooming through these days.
We are, and There are 28 days in every season in Stardew if you're not super familiar with the game. And so we're going to come up here on the 27th very shortly. Also don't want to accidentally sleep through the day, so let me move my fingers. Cool.
We move the bed just so we reduce the amount of time it takes to run back towards the bed. It's tiny little time saves like these that make a run optimal. But yeah, so we're going to be running through the farm. Well, as soon as we say goodbye to the cat, of course. Sorry, kitty. Everyone say goodbye to the cat.
It always hurts. As a cat lover, it always hurts. It never gets easier every run.
Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, so Sprinkle is going to be chopping down some trees so she can get a total of 50 wood so she can make a chest so we can put in all of these extra tools, because inventory management is another humdinger in this run. We don't get any of the backpack expansions, so it is just these 12 spots that you see on the bottom of our screen right now. That is it. That is all the spots we get, and we have so many forgeable items to pick up. So getting a chest built and ready is so important. It's so important. You got this. You're doing great, Sprinkle. Sprinkle here is doing pickup cancels, meaning that she swings her scythe at the same time as she picks up an item, which cancels or shortens the pickup animation. Again, tiny little bits of tech. And the forage doesn't seem to be too bad today.
No, it doesn't. It's not.
I've definitely seen worse.
Yeah, right. Not spectacular, but it's not.
You got one of everything you needed, so that's all we can ask for.
It's the little things, honestly. It's the little things.
So, like I said earlier, the seed manipulates the RNG, but one of the aspects of RNG that the seed does not manipulate is the forageable items that spawn on the farm. Everything outside of the farm is seeded, which means that we know exactly what's going to be spawning and when it's going to be spawning and where and everything. But on the farm, it's still a matter of luck. So we hope for the best and we go with the flow. Here, Sprinkle is running over to the bus stop to pick up a daffodil, which is one of the only items that doesn't actually spawn on our farm. It's super important that we pick up that daffodil because it's one of the required items needed to fulfill the spring bundle for the classroom. Like I said earlier, the classroom has a number of bundles that we need to fill up in order to complete the category, and the majority of them involve forageable items that you can pick out throughout the year. There are also, there's the, oh my gosh, what's it called? The construction bundle, which we purchase the items for. And we also, the hardwood is going to come up a little bit later. You're probably wondering how we get the hardwood because that's a little bit of a late game item.
The hardwood.
And there's also the matter of the exotics. The exotic items are obviously not native to Stardew Valley. You can kind of tell within the name, or they're relatively hard to get. They're more late game items. You need, I think it's 5 specific items. Well, we will say hello to the Weekend Wagon Lady a little later, and she'll help us out
our
with
best
those.
friend. Our best friend. Our best
In this run, she is our best friend at the very least. But Sprinkle has gotten one of every single item.
Oh, that would have been bad.
We're shipping away a few extras.
Just taking a second to make sure we have all the things. Cool.
Heck yeah. You got this.
And oof. A little lower than anticipated for how much I generally get in spring, but it's cool because one of the great things about Stardew and running it is that there are so many possibilities, and so Could mean that later in game I pick up some other items to forage, or or who knows, I might be okay. I might have to chop down an extra tree and won't purchase that wood. So there's possibilities to kind of reroute on the fly if needed.
Definitely one of the more flexible categories.
Yes, I love it. I love flexibility.
It's definitely, the money is a little lower than we would like, but we have wiggle room.
Summer is a fun time. I feel like you do so much in summer. And
we do so much, like, in general, even between sleeping. Like, we sleep a lot, but also in the one day that we stay awake, we do so much.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, too, that once you go out in a day, you're like, you're ripping and running all day. That is your errand day.
You gotta go fast.
You gotta go fast. One of the things that I'll be doing coming up here shortly is I'll be opening the mail a little fast. So if you are familiar with the game, getting the community center goes as follows. You get the cutscene with the mayor that I did skip. And then you get a letter in the mail from the wizard to go visit the wizard. You read said letter, visit the wizard, and then you're able to read the text that is on the that's in the crafts room to read the bundles.
The little Junimo text that we read through, like it was the terms and services, the terms of service.
Yes.
We flew right through it. But this is a photosensitivity warning. Sprinkle will be checking the mail incredibly quickly, and the screen will flash aggressively for a few seconds. We will let you know when it is good to look, but this is your photosensitivity warning. Look away right now.
There it is. All right, you're good.
Heck yeah.
Good to look back. All right, so my inventory is atrocious right now, so we're just going to do all the things out. For now, we'll be back here later.
It's a secret tool that will be useful later. We'll pick up all of these things on the way back. But for now, Sprinkle is once again going through her routine, is the word that I'm looking for, where we go through all of the forgeable items. We go through the left side of the wood of the farm, rather, and this is why we pick the forest farm. It's because all of these forgeable items would not usually be available in this quantity in a different farm. Like, for example, the beach farm would not spawn these items. Like the regular farm would not spawn these items. We chose this farm specifically because of the availability of the forgeable items.
It's also the same farm that I use in marriage. So if and it's a great farm. It's a great farm because you can get all the things, literally all the things.
It helps a lot with the money routing because, of course, economy is really important in these games. We need to purchase items, and we're about to say hi. Here she comes. It's the Weekend Wagon Lady.
Our best friend. Our best friend.
So one of the important distinctions between seeded and unseeded craft room runs is with the Weekend Wagon Lady herself. Within the seed is like a possibility for specific items to spawn with the Weekend Wagon Lady. By checking the seed, we know exactly what sort of items she will have in her inventory, when and how much they will cost. So we bought 5 hardwood from the Weekend Wagon Lady. We will also be buying 5 more later. And buying these 10 hardwood from the Weekend Wagon Lady saves a whopping 7 minutes in comparison to an unseeded run, where you would have to go out of your way. You would have to You would have to get a certain amount of stone. You would have to get a certain amount of wood. You need to like try and get some coal so you can get a certain amount of money. Get an item forage.
Yeah,
it's a whole thing.
Furnace. You have to make the furnace. You have to then get copper, and you're like, oh, I'll just go to the mines. Like, no, it'll take some time to do, and so you buy the copper and the coal, and
we don't have to upgrade the axe, and it saves so much time.
Because then you go to get all the hardwood, and it's just definitely an option. But seeded, that's why I like seeded. I think is a great place for people to start off with.
It takes some of the pressure off, which is super nice. It also means that the run tends to be a lot less reset heavy, because again, the exotic items that we need to get from the Weekend Wagon Lady are guaranteed to show up. There are 3 possible items that we can get throughout the seed. One of them is the cactus fruit that Sprinkle picked up earlier. There is also a cave carrot and a coconut available later. The coconut is more of a backup strategy, just in case we don't get one of the mushrooms that spawn on the farm. It's a helpful little backup strat that is built into the seed. Shout outs to RoboPossum, by the way, who found the seed
so
and pioneered the run.
And honestly,
we're gonna start to
special shout out to the entire Stardew community. Saw you all in chat, what a great, could not ask for a better community, honestly. We have people in the community who have obviously go and find seeds. They also usually some people look at the code of the game and find different things. People who are just really just fantastic, and shout out to all of you, because you're awesome.
Much love.
Cool.
I think that's everything. Yeah,
you saw me thinking.
Let's see if she gets this trick.
Yes.
Heck yeah! So this is an animation canceling trick.
I think
It happens. It's really hard to do sightless movement during this cutscene.
Yeah, I'm on the wall. Okay, well, it's okay.
So throughout the run, you've seen Sprinkle do animation canceling, where she'll be using a tool, and the tool action will be completed a little bit faster than usual, but along with its quicker execution style, it also has a fun little perk where if you animation cancel in the middle of the community center cutscene where the camera is panning as all of the other bundles unlock, you can start moving, and it saves a certain amount, some time, depending on how far you get.
Depending on how far out of the room you get, depends on how much time you save. But no,
it definitely isn't easy. It's not easy because you need to position your character super carefully, and you need to have really good spatial awareness. It's hard. It's really hard. But just getting the animation canceling movement in and of itself is pretty impressive. So can we get some claps for Sprinkle, pretty please, as we sleep through to the fall?
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's great times. So yeah, we're going to sleep through fall. So that was summer. So okay, so we're going through all the seasons. So we're halfway done. Over halfway done at this point. And yeah, so sometimes I just do this run because it's to the book enough that it's you can kind of do it in the background or whatever, having something else going, but it's also making sure that you have enough money and things. Not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about my gold right there, but it's okay. It'll be okay. We will see as we continue on, because there are, as I said, some backup plans and things that we can do to kind of reroute, for lack of better words, and get what we need.
Such a comfy run.
It is.
I love it so much.
Yes. It is. And if you're interested in running Stardew, or you currently play Stardew, and you want to learn more about different tips and tricks, I do really recommend the speedrun community of Stardew. You learn so much. So the link to the Discord is on speedrun.com. So come on, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you. Sleep a little bit more until the 26th.
I can't wait until you get to winter and we get to show off the yam.
Yes.
And I think that's the coolest part of a seeded run.
I agree.
The seeded run makes things makes the RNG so much more wieldable.
Less resets.
Under normal, so much oh gosh, way less resets, way less. There are so many ways that an unseeded run can die. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Our owl friend.
Oh, we got an owl. Hoot hoot.
Yes, the owl. Our built-in owl friend. Move fingers away from D and Y.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. The overnight cutscene is also seeded. I always forget that.
Okay.
I always forget that part of the run, which is really funny. All right, we have to go through these woods again. So this is the last time that Sprinkle will be heading over to the left side of the farm to be gathering the forageable items necessary for our classroom bundles. Because we sleep so much, the woods, it's just, the farm becomes a forest.
It really is.
Which this is also where animation canceling comes in handy, because you can just chainsaw. Your axe becomes a chainsaw and you can just mow down these trees super duper quickly. It's great.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
That's one red mushroom. Can we get a purple mushroom? Oh dear. This is why we have the coconut.
You know what? The game just was like... The game was
even still, RNG is like, no.
The game... So, okay, reminder, RNG on farm stuff and not off the items that grow off the farm. Okay, so that's cool. Remember, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love it that, there's a little bit of like rerouting and stuff. Like that.
We get to show off the rerouting right now. So grabbing that hardwood, that cave carrot, and last but not least, hello, Mr. Coconut. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Wonderful bounty. Thank you for being here. That was woo. Okay, great. That's cool. So, I'm going to probably end up getting more wood, because it'd be funny if there really was one. Because sometimes, this game, there's things behind the trees. I'm just gonna, make sure that we're just things behind these bushes and everything. So yeah, just making sure that things are,
Sometimes you really gotta make sure that because there's only so much that you can do, but it's not uncommon for things to hide behind trees or wherever the heck it is it decides to fall. You've got a good amount of wood, I think.
Yeah, a little low, but that's okay. We will continue on. We will get the things that
onwards.
That tree out of my way. He's trying to sabotage me. Okay. And
movements. At least you didn't get stuck on the rock. That rock up by the bus always gets me. Skipping through cutscenes like a boss. Expertise right here. expertise, double the expertise. You're doing amazing, Sprinkle. I promise.
You're so sweet. Thank you. You know, this is cool. The game's just like, look, you can't say that you like rerouting stuff and not me not making you do that. So it's all. It's cool.
It's so funny that the game was like, you were talking about rerouting. Let's see you do it now. I dare you. And there we go. We got that backup coconut coming in clutch. We love to see it.
Yes. Going to throw these in here. And okay, let's see.
Oh, don't forget to grab the seeds, the items, so you can sell them.
Yep. I did it, but I'm going to stay here. You're right, because I need... Oh, same spot! That is my spot. That is my spot now. Okay, cool. So... generally, to have a little bit more money would be fine, but definitely going to go to Pierre's and sell the things. There we go.
That's a good amount.
Yeah, it is. Now we're gonna go up to Robin's because we need a total of 99 stone and 198 wood. So yeah, that's like great.
Hi, Sebastian. Bye, Sebastian. There he goes. That's my husband.
Speaking of Demetrius. Hello, Demetrius. Okay. And great. Okay, great.
Heck yeah. Hi, Demetrius. Bye, Demetrius. I love your outfit today, by the way. You did a fantastic job with it.
Thank you. Ping on to some lovely people. That's all we're doing today. I hope everyone's doing okay tonight. I'm doing a little Stardew. Okay, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't have. Luckily, I have a tool with you.
We're making it work. We're doing amazing.
Yeah, we are.
And we're coming up on the end of the run.
We really are. We really are.
We're almost done.
Yeah, we just fly through this thing. And it's a cozy fly through too, right? So it like different. And that was fall. And so we're not going to sleep through winter, so don't worry. We're going to come out on winter 1, and I'm going to make sure I get the item that I need out of the chest.
Yes, we need...
Oh, this tree. See, the sabotage.
The tiny little tree. There's always something.
Yeah.
Hi, Krobus. Bye, Krobus. All right. We need to hoe these very particular spots because alongside like the Weekend Wagon Lady, the items that you can dig up from the ground are also seeded. So we found out like those very particular squares had the exact items that we needed, and we smack them. We dig them up, and we're all good to go.
Gotta love a good seed.
Heck yeah!
Gotta love a good seed.
Are we coming up on time? I think we're coming up on time.
Yeah, so I just got into the community center, so I'm going to put these items in here, and we'll be on time soon.
Time will be upon the repair of the crafts room. Sprinkle will call it when it comes up, but it'll be pretty much after this cutscene when the room flashes and repairs.
Junimos, keepers of the forest, they're so cute. Okay, time in 3. Oh, time. So I got super excited. It's fine though. The Junimos are so cute. All right, but yeah, so that is Stardew Valley Seated Crafts Room glitchless. We are glad that you all are here, and thank you for having me. It's been awesome. And thank you, of course, to Blackheartwings. Sorry.
Oh, why are you apologizing? I was gonna ask you for the shout outs.
Yes. Blackheartwings so Blackheartwings forever and always, and amazing. She's
Please,
amazing.
you're so sweet.
A mod within the community, and the speedrunning in our speedrun.com page and stuff, and she's just fantastic. She also streams. She actually just finished streaming Stardew Valley about maybe a good hour and a half before I started. So please make sure you follow her. I am Sprinkle Theory. You can follow me on Twitch and also have Twitter. And yeah, this has been great. And the Stardew community, again, you all are amazing. You all are amazing. So thank you, GDQ, and thank you, Bobby, for being here.
I was just here. you were starting the stuff. You got that low 26. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow! I didn't even know the time.
Yeah, the time is a 26:22.
Wow.
We were zooming.
I'm looking at
That's a really good time. Congratulations, Sprinkle.
I PB'd because hello.
Wait, is that a PB?
Yes.
That's a PB.
I've usually gotten around like 30. I think the last time like I did like a full it's another showcase PB. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hooray!
But yes, thank you, everybody. It's been awesome.
I really need to like put the spotlight on Sprinkle here. Like, girl, you don't need to hype me up, please. This is about you.
You're amazing. And also, special shout out to Pleasantly Twisted for all your hard work for this weekend. We really appreciate it. But yeah, this has been great. Amazing runners. Follow everybody. We're out here.
Gabby, do you have any final words, shout outs, where they can follow you at?
Oh, yeah. Well, again, much love to Sprinkle. Thank you again so much for having me here. We're like two peas in a pod in this community. But yeah, if you enjoy comfy, cozy games, then you should definitely check out Sprinkle. Sprinkle pretty much did all of my shouting out for me. So
sorry, I got really excited.
No, I love and appreciate you. But yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/blackheartwings. I'm also on speedrun.com. I'm a moderator. If you have any questions about speedrunning Stardew Valley, I'll be happy to answer them for you. Just shoot me a message, send me a DM, whatever it is you need. And yeah, much love to our community. I've seen you guys in chat. You guys are amazing. And again, much love to all of the runners here today. Much love to Bobby for hosting. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
No worries.
You've done an amazing job today. And all of the runners, you guys have been amazing. So just keep it up. Be amazing. Much love to everybody. Thank you so much for having me.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth indeed. Thank y'all very much for that really fun and quite cozy display of Stardew Valley. Congratulations on the PB and congratulations on such a great display through our GDQ HotFix Juneteenth event. It was super great, and we hope to see y'all here next time.
We love coming back.
Heck yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if we're doing another break or if we're gonna be like breaking off. But we do have like a couple of messages that I kind of want to relay. Of course, Pleasantly Twisted could not currently be here, but she was the backbone of this whole event, gathering the runners, getting everything organized, getting that schedule going. So shout outs to the organizer, Pleasantly Twisted. Shout outs to the entire staff, production, the host as well, Mello, J-Rock. Y'all definitely slayed it yesterday. And I got a couple of messages here, but I just do want to say, we here at Games Done Quick would like to express our heartfelt gratitude for spending your time with us today. And sorry, I'm Didn't have like the water before this. It was a little bit springing up on me, but hey, we displayed tons of speedrun showcases through many a genre, while also showing off that Black people are incredibly skilled, incredibly talented, incredibly bright, and equally as valid as any other speedrunner community member out there. Okay, you've heard a lot of the stances and stories from runners featured here, and I highly implore that you take the time to follow each and every one of these performers. Follow them through their successes, support them through their struggles, walk alongside them in their communities. And come back next time where we feature more Black runners in special hotfix events like these, and even in future mainline Games Done Quick charity events, because I know they'll be there, and I know you'll be there to support them. We have GDQ content flowing throughout the live streams almost every single day. So if you're gonna be subscribing to us on YouTube, then you definitely want to check out this Juneteenth playlist. So shout outs to everybody here. Make sure you don't miss a single segment live or recorded. Oh, we also have a small message from Pleasantly Twisted. But she says, I just want to say thank you to all the runners. Thank you to Mello, J-Rock, and Bobby for taking up the role of hosting. Congrats to runners today getting the fresh PBs. Welcome to the new runners that this event allowed to dip their toes into speed running, because hopefully we get to see more and more Black brilliance out there. Thanks to GDQ for letting me put this event together, and to everyone watching and supporting Black independence and joy. I hope you all had a fantastic time, learned a little bit about Black history, and we look forward to putting on more events like this in the future. And that just, like, I mean, that just pretty much like says it all right there. We have to sign off pretty soon, but we hope that you take a lot of these experiences with you today and start, you know, taking them into and accepting, you know, us into communities, you know, accepting us, you know, being seen and being displayed, being promoted, being spotlighted, much like everyone else out there. Remember, the celebration, the affirmation, the spreading of Black joy shouldn't stop here. Because Black Lives Matter, baby. Thank y'all very much for coming out. I have been TheBlacktastic. You can just call me Bobby. Take care. We'll see you soon. And thank you very much for watching.